I have 4 booster bundles of Ascended Heroes. Am I delusional that I think I could pull something crazy out of here? I pulled like a $200 card in one of my last unboxings, and I am fairly confident I can live up to the prophecy. So, fun fact or fun story, my dad has a bunch of cards that he's, accumulated and stocked up. And I'm like, hey, I have 2 booster bundles. I'll part with these 2 and trade for something that you have. And he's like, yeah, we could do that. And then right as I sent that text, I'm like, you know what? I have an itch. I have a feeling that I predict there's something in one of these 4 boxes. What is that something? We're gonna find out. 1, 2, 3, 4. What I noticed on one of the backings here. Okay. So if you notice, like right here at the lip, it's pretty sealed, or there's like, just cardboard behind it. This one, a little plastic from the pack is sticking out. I feel like this might be something to look forward to. So we're gonna set this one off aside and start with these ones. So these booster bundles, I pre-ordered, I feel like way back when in February, right? When Ascended Heroes was supposed to come out, or whenever that set came out. And I was like, yeah, I'll order some booster bundles. I ordered 4 of them with the intent of, just ordering 1. I did not expect to order 4. I just kind of blacked out. Ordered 4 off the Pokemon Center and called it a day. Because quite frankly, these days, I'm not going into stores and trying to find booster bundles on release day. Because it's kind of hard, y'all. It's kind of hard. So this is pack number 1. I'm gonna set these 2 aside. This is pack number 1, or I guess box number 1. So I decided, yeah, you know what? We're gonna open 4 of these. It cost me, what? These are like 6 packs, so that's about $5 a pack. So it's about $30 per box. It cost me around $120. This is $120 worth of cards, which is kind of crazy to think about. You're opening 24 packs of cardboard and it's $120. But that's the fun of it. You're a Pokemon fan. Of course you want to pull your favorite Pokemon, favorite pull, or you really like the trading card game. We can all get into semantics of things, but it's just always kind of silly. I spent $120 on cardboard. Not because I'm following the flow of what other people are doing. It's because I'm trying to add to my collection, man. We got Numel, Ethan Slugma, and Colossal. So I totally forgot that this is a special set. This is a special set, aka you have a smaller card count than usual. Well, no, actually that's not always true. This is 217. That's a decent card count size. I believe it's not perfect order. The one before that, Phantasmal, is pretty small, I think. But with special sets, you do get a different patterns of cards, like backings, like Pokeball pattern, or energy pattern cards, or even God packs, which I've yet to run into. Those are very rare. I've only ever ran into 2 of those. One of them was a full God pack of the full pack, and that was through V-Star Universe, Japanese set, equivalent to, I believe, Crown Zenith. And the other one was through 151, and people called it a demigod pack because it only had 3. And I believe I got the whole Squirtle line, which was pretty neat. Okay, we got Ghastly, Swirlix, Ends Vanillish, Skitty, Mightyena, Nighttime Mine. That might be a little playable. Slurpuff, Shuppet, Slurpuff again, and Spectre. I feel like I say this every time I open up Ascended Heroes. I'm not too confident on what is in the set, which is kind of funny because I feel like now I've opened up a fair bit of Ascended Heroes, but I haven't really studied the set. I haven't really studied the little pamphlet that comes with the ETB. I'm just going in blind for the most part. All I really know is Dragonite because he's the mascot of this set. That's pretty much it. I've just been coasting. Waitress though, with my Salazzle deck, not good. I mean, Salazzle deck is not good, but Waitress comes in clutch. More on that for a future video. Yes, I'm building a Salazzle deck, and no, it's not going Numel. It's not going as good. We got a Numel illustration rare. Check that out. Ethan doesn't have a Numel, right? He just has a Slugma. That's right. Fire type. I always thought they were the same for some reason. Incandescent Body is his ability. If this Pokemon is in the active spot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, even if it's knocked out, the attacking Pokemon is now burned. Okay, I believe I'm going to talk a little bit of the Salazzle deck and Team Rocket's Honchkrow. With the Salazzle deck, it's like a runaway Pokemon. You burn and poison your opponent. And I think people are using Magmar as a good crux for like additional burn damage. So Numel is kind of there. You kind of don't want to include it just because it's a weak baby Pokemon. I won't get into, I'll stop there. I'm saving the Salazzle deck for a future video, but for those of you who are watching and follow my competitive content, we got Salazzle on the way. If you want to get into competitive, stick around because we have Salazzle on the way. Boss's orders, very playable, always except those. Larry Staravia, Drampa, right here. Ends Vanillite, and King Gambit. We got 2 more packs out of the 4 boxes. Now, what was the last set that came out? Was that Perfect Order? Perfect Order, I feel like, was also pretty small. Now, what's coming out is Chaos Rising. And Chaos Rising, the pre-release is actually next week as of this recording. We have a Hollow Psychic Energy. And I, unfortunately, cannot go because I am traveling. I'm traveling out of town, not by choice or vacation, but for work. I have to go to a different town out of state for work. Which is not a bad thing. You know, I'll get that PTO and whatnot. And ooh, Reverse Hollow Stretcher. Always nice, always needed, always a good playable card. A Curlia and a Petrarunt. This Petrarunt is also not the Petrarunt I need if you're looking to build a Salazzle deck. Flashback Magic. So I will be missing the pre-release for Chaos Rising. I do have a booster box on pre-order. However, I got it through the Pokemon Center. I was unable to get the ETB because why? I don't know, man. It was just impossible to get into the line. And when I finally got through, all the ETBs were sold out, and I was just, dead out of luck. I was just very unfortunate. I even tried getting Coral while she was working. I'm like, hey, can you log on to the Pokemon Center? It just unsuccessful, very unsuccessful, but it is what it is. At least I got a booster box. So I would have loved the ETB for that promo card. I love using those promo cards in my collection. So that will be, ooh, Mega Scrafty EX. That will be one promo card I will be missing out on because I missed out on 151, Destined Rivals, and ooh, I feel like there's another set. I think it might have been White Flare. Black Bolt or White Flare, one of those two. I missed out on one of those two. Yeah, I'm not 100% on all those Pokemon Center promos, but I'm pretty darn close. Okay, so we got Mega Scrafty EX. I ran into Mega Scrafty on live, on TCG Live. He's okay. If this Pokemon is active and damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, even if it's knocked out, place 5 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. It's kind of like a good counter move. A good counter move, so if you hit him, it hits back for 5, and then he could probably, not him necessarily, but maybe someone else could go in for the sweep, because, minus 50 HP. Especially if most Pokemon these days are sitting around 330 HP for a Mega Evolution, you're going to knock them back down to what? 21098? Back to 280? That's That's pretty good. That's not a bad ability. Okay, so for the first pack, we got Mega Scrafty EX. You might see some play, and an Illustration Rare Numal. That's not bad, you guys. And of course, Psychic Energy. And a ton of playables. My favorite playable so far, Night Stretcher, and I believe Waitress. Waitress isn't top tier playable, you guys, but for the purpose of Salazzle, it's pretty solid. Pack number 2, no particular order. That's just the closest one to me. I'm gonna get this one going, open and going. So when it comes to like booster bundles, I typically try not to order a lot of them. If I see them, I'll get them, but I normally just get one, but I felt compelled. Like I said, there's something in the universe that's telling me I should get 4 of them. I've seen a couple of YouTubers I follow, and they're doing like big openings on Ascended Heroes, and they're also opening 4 packs, but also more Ascended Hero stuff. And like, I have sparsed my stuff out. I'm opening them up, doing what I can, because I believe it's pretty much been almost a month. I feel like at least a month since I last bought cards and opened it on the channel, because my last few videos have more so been like tips-based videos. It's not that I'm moving away from that content, it's I haven't done like trainer tip type of videos, so it's good to go back into that groove or mindset. But I have missed opening cards, A, because they're hard to find, and then B, I'm waiting for, you know, shipments to come for those pre-orders, and also C, it's a lot of money. These stack up really fast. Like, even if I see cards, I'm not always buying them because it stacks up really quickly. And like at the vending machine I go to, I occasionally see like packs, like loose packs that are for sale, like Phantasmal Flames or Perfect Order, and I'll leave them. If it's an ETB, it depends on which one I want. But for most of the time, I'll leave the packs alone and leave it for someone else who really wants it. Stunfisk EX. Okay, Stunfisk. I feel like I have a lot of Stunfisk EXs, but not necessarily from Ascended Heroes, but from other sets. Not a real good playable Pokemon. He exists. He's cool, I guess. First pack magic, you know, I honestly can't complain. Oh, and look at this. You didn't hear it, I didn't rip it, but the glue came undone. And you can feel the glue residue on the inside. And yeah, that's something you don't really need to worry about if you're buying from like an official source or retailer. Don't get in a tizzy if the glue comes undone. It's cards sit in hot storage units. This has literally been sitting in my apartment unit for the past week, almost 2 weeks, I feel like. I have just been sitting on these cards, not opening them, because I've just been a little preoccupied with other stuff. So finally, glad I'm getting around to opening this. It's pretty nice, not gonna lie. Cynthia Spiritomb, Forest Vitality, Team Rocket's Murkrow, and Groudon. Okay. I didn't get too much in terms of playability. Well, Forest Vitality is pretty playable. And our Boliva is a straight menace right now. Team Rocket deck is going crazy in locals. And LA, speaking of locals, LA Regionals is literally right around the corner. As of this recording, it's already passed. It's this weekend. So shout out my crew at Tabletop Village. Shout out all the competitors. Good luck, you guys. Give them a heck. I wish I could be there because I was there 2 years ago at LA Regionals. And I had such a fun time. I would love to go again, but unfortunately, I do have to save my money because I have future plans to, I don't know, to get married or something like that. I unfortunately have to save money for a wedding, which, again, not an unfortunate thing, but it's a very real thing. It's like, man, I could go to LA Regionals, but then I have a wedding I have to go to. Hollow Metal Energy. I have a wedding I have to go to, another wedding like a couple months after that, and I have to go to a bachelorette party or bachelor party. I'm just a very busy person this year, and I really have to be mindful of my money. And here I am spending $120 on Pokemon cards. I already set that aside before I realized I have to lock in. So this video is an okay thing, but future videos, they might be a problem so I can't really go too ham. Roly-Poly and Colossal again. So I'm gonna try to minimize my bulk buying, quote unquote, going crazy on buying. I mean, if I play my cards right, I mean, I've been budgeting all right. If I'm being for real here, I've been budgeting okay, but there's like some videos where like I open like over 60 packs. I'm just absolutely exhausted. And editing that is a slog. And I'm looking back, I'm like, what do you mean I spent $350? I spent $400 for an opening. What do you mean? Where'd that money come from? So I can't be doing that. It's not like I do a ton of that in the first place, but yeah, I just have to be more cognizant of how many cards I'm buying. And it doesn't help. It doesn't help that I'm getting back into my other hobbies. So I do play softball on the side. I'm like, oh, last pack magic, by the way. Oh, I want to get like a new bat, or I want to get a new pitching mask or something like that. Or I want to, like, you know, spend some time in the batting cages, and that costs money to do. And I'm like, oh, do I divert time to that, or do I get like new Transformers for my Transformer collection, because I've been getting back into that recently? Or do I consider more Gundam, but I can't do that because I have to build my backlog of Gundam or video game. Oh my gosh, don't even get me started. We're gonna talk about video games in a second, about the Switch too. But like, it's either Pokemon or that, and it's either or, and you'll see a lull in my videos, not necessarily like a break. If I have a break, that means I'm busy, but like if you see like a frequent patch of videos where I'm just doing vlogs and not openings in general, you probably know I'm going through something. It's like I made my choice to focus on my other hobbies or just to completely save money here. Okay, we got Mega Embor EX. I believe this is my second one. He hits pretty crazy at 320 damage, but he does 60 damage to himself. So that 380 HP after you attack is actually 320. So if you have any other damage counters on him, you might knock yourself out. So be careful when you're using Mega Embor. But he's super tanky at 380, and he hits for 320. That's pretty good. And his energy cost isn't too high. You know, relative to the meta right now, it's a little slow to accelerate, but accelerating fire and, you know, crispin is fine. You'll be okay. I just realized that was the last pack. So we got Metal Energy, and we're on par for 2 pulls per box so far. And we got Mega Embor EX and a Stunfisk EX. So 4 for 12. And then looking pretty good. I got Lily's Determination, got a Prism Energy. That's looking pretty good, you guys. Next pack right here. So I mentioned video games. The Switch 2 pricing, I should really just make like a collectible. This is a collectibles channel. I should really make like a video games and like toys collectibles channel. I could do that on this channel, I suppose, but it's just muddying up my audience and too much varying types of content. I mean, that's what playlists are for, but I digress. The Switch 2, they just announced Star Fox, a new Star Fox video game. It's basically a remake of 64. And, you know, if you're a Star Fox fan, you love it or you hate it. But if you're someone like me, I've like played like a level or two of like Star Fox 64 or the ones for the SNES or whatever. It was fun, you know. I never really got invested into it. Star Fox Zero was a big flop, but I really wanted to buy it for the Wii U. Never got a chance to do that, or never got around to doing that. So I'm very glad they're kind of reintroducing that into the market. Into the gaming space. Is that more appropriate? Because I never really got into a Star Fox game. And I'd really like to get into it because when I play Smash, Falco is like my sub main. He's pretty fun to play. And I'm just like, yeah, man, I'll support a new Star Fox. I'll buy Star Fox. So I have that on pre-order. And this goes back to my whole hobby thing. It's like, I have to be careful because I'm pre-ordering games and they don't charge me until they ship. So, and this has bitten me in the butt before. I think it was like in February or something, like a game came out and a Transformer figure pre-order came out, and then another game came out with the following week after that. So I was down like a hefty amount. I'm like, are you kidding me, man? So I literally have to be careful. Like, I've been canceling pre-orders too. I'm realizing like I'm not catching up on the video games I'm playing. Xenoblade Chronicles X. We got another one, you guys. This is my second Mega Frostlass EX. I just want a couple of regular ones so I can play them. But this can definitely be put into a deck. The Mega Frostlass Mega Starmie deck is really fun. Or I could put this in the trade binder. Or I'll give it a coral. I'll probably do that. That's pretty good, you guys. Anyways, yeah, I had to cancel a couple of pre-orders because like I was looking through my accounts. I canceled my GameStop Pro membership, so it expires in September. And the reason why I canceled that, I'll circle back to like video games and pre-orders in a bit. The reason why I canceled that is because the GameStops near my work, they all moved away and they all closed down because they're focusing on a mall effort in my area. I'm like, that sucks. I'm not gonna go to GameStop anymore. So they took away my GameStop and my $5 monthly rewards. I didn't really even use it for cards. I just used it for little trinkets and knickknacks each month for Coral, or for like, you know, buying a game or pre-ordering stuff. So I still pre-order games if I know, if it's something like that's my taste, or if I think I'll like it. I'm not much of a review guy. If I don't like it, I don't like it. But anyways, I'm like, yeah, let's cancel that, because that $5 is going nowhere as of late. I'm not going to the mall. I'm not going out of my way to go to a mall, because the malls that do have the GameStop in my area, they are like 30 minutes away from my house one way and like 40 to 50 minutes the other way. And then from my work, it's even further. Okay, we got Hollow Dark Energy. Let's go. So I'm like, yeah, GameStop's not worth it. So I looked at my GameStop account and I looked at the pre-orders. I only had one, and I think that was Until Then. And so I transferred that to my Best Buy account. And I'm like, yeah, I like Best Buy because they don't charge you for shipping and they don't charge you until it ships. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll just, you know, focus on Best Buy. And I canceled my, so I moved Until Then to Best Buy, and then I canceled my Marvel, was it Secret Invasion or Marvel Invasion, the side-scrolling fighting game? I canceled that pre-order because I had the special edition one, or the premium edition or whatever. I canceled that one because I'm like, I love side-scroller beat-em-ups, but I know I'm not going to play it. I don't have time to play it right now, so I'm just going to cancel it and pass on it. But then here I am pre-ordering like Inconveni, Star Fox, literally just said that. Tomodachi Life, which just came out not too long ago. What else? I feel like that's it. Oh, Rhythm Heaven. If you know, you know. Pre-ordered that one too. I'm like, okay, these are all, I know these ones are spaced out at least like in month intervals, give or take. So that's not too bad, but like my Transformers figures, I think there's no overlap, and I really try to only pre-order like 1 or 2 a year because I don't want that collection getting out of hand more than it needs to be. Delcatty and Voltorb EX. Oh, Voltorb's in this set? Hold on. 170 HP, that's obviously very low. 100 hitting ball is his attack. Flip a coin until you get tails. This attack does 100 damage for each heads. Okay, so he's like Kangaskhan. That's so funny. So if you get 3 heads in a row, that's 300. If you get 4, that's 400. Theoretically, you could get like 1,000 damage. That's pretty fun. Okay. We got 2 more packs to go. We got 2 pulls so far, so we're keeping on trend, you guys. We are keeping on trend for 2 pulls per box. Can we break this trend? I think so. I think this pack right here is going to help break this trend. Bada bing, bada boom. And I guess for those who are interested, I talk about my other hobbies. Jetfire, Armada Jetfire I have on pre-order. Because I have Optimus Prime sitting there too. Okay, we got Scraggy, Iris's Fighting Spirit, Solrock, Erica's Gloom, Cynthia's Gabite, En's Reshiram, and Miss Magius. Assassin's Magic is its attack move. If your opponent's active Pokemon is affected by a special condition, place 6 damage counters on one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Very interesting, very interesting. That's a little too big brain. Okay, last pack magic, you guys. What can I get here? I'm actually kind of really excited for that Mega Frostlass I pulled. I know I'm probably gonna give it to Coral, but I'm thinking like if I don't give it to her and just put it in my trade binder, I can get something really cool. I can get a nice pull. Because that Frostlass card, it has a decent value, I believe. Pancham, Poochyena, oops, Ultra Ball, need that. Team Rocket's Proton, Heliolisk. Hold on, what's its ability? Frilled Generator. Once during your turn, if you play Canary from your hand this turn, you may use this ability. Search your deck for up to 2 basic lightning energy cards and attach them to this Pokemon. That's kind of good. His attack is coin-based flavor. It's alright. It's alright. Okay, right here. Oops, that's Hoopa. I missed that pull-up so bad. I'm sorry, guys. So we got Weavile for the illustration rare. Last pack magic, literally right here. Look at that beaut. It's water typing. I'm surprised it's not dark typing, but you know, Weavile's dark ice type. Slash for 40, Hailclaw for 70. Discard all energy from this Pokemon. Your opponent's active Pokemon is not paralyzed. That's actually kind of good. This is a beautiful card. And I just realized there's a bunch of Weavile behind the Weavile. So, for the 3rd box, we got 3 pulls. We're moving up, you guys. We got a Voltorb EX, Mega Frostlass EX, Illustration Rare, a Weavile. Okay. This was the Funky Pack. Funky Pack where you see the little pack sticking out. So I feel like we might have to go for that pack last. So I'm going to open this up in sequential order. Bada bing, bada boom. So if you've made it this far into the video, have you opened up these booster boxes? Let me know down in the comments below. If you don't feel like answering, that's okay. You won't hurt my feelings. I'll just cry for a little bit, only for a little bit. Okay, leave that pack at the end, sitting in the box. I'm gonna open these, I guess from the top. Normally I shuffle them, but I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Okay. This is the last 6th pack of the day. What do we have here? What do we have here? Okay, we got Larry's Rufflet, Dynamo, Silcoon, Dracloak, Slurpuff, Team Rocket's Giovanni, Cynthia's Spiritomb, Team Rocket Transceiver, Poniard, Okie dokie. I forgot I put the reverse holo on this side for my playable side. I was like, wait, what? That was a quick pause I did. Okay. The last pack, the last 5th pack of this opening. I still can't believe this has been sitting on my desk for 2 weeks. I've just been not in it, man. Just been not in it. Ooh, my pile is about to fall over. Got Dratini, Team Rocket's Meowth, Shuppet, Noivern, Anthea and Concordia. Such a funny card. I won't read it because it's super long. Poniard, Galarian Linoon, and Miss Magius again. Okay. Come on, guys. We're saving the best for last. We're literally saving the best for last right here. Pack number 3 of 6. Let's try to speed it up here. Ooh, Waitress. Score Bunny. Snom. Meditite. Frostmoth. Team Rocket's Ariana. Haunter. Snow Runt. I love this. This is such a beautiful card. Erica's Tangela. Do you guys say Tangela or Tangela? Tangela. Tangela? Tangela. Tangela? It's Tangela. Such a beautiful card. I love that art. And Erica's Victory Bell. So we finally got our first hit. And these are illustration cards I haven't gotten before, which I hope I wouldn't have gotten before, because that'd be pretty sad if I just got duplicates from my previous openings. But you know, leave it to Pokemon for that to happen. It honestly wouldn't be the first time. I've also been burned before where I've opened a 151 booster bundle and pulled actually nothing, like not even like a regular EX. Like I pulled actually nothing in. It's on this channel, it exists for you to watch. Roly-Coly, Pikachu, Erica's Weeping Bell, Premium Power Pro, Banette, Ultra Ball, Dynamo, Terapagos. Okay, this pack. Got 1 pull so far. This one was real easy. I'm not gonna say anything, okay? Oh my god! When was Pheasantipity reintroduced? Did I forget Pheasantipity was in Ascended Heroes? That's actually really nice. Pheasantipity is such a good playable card. Now I have like 2 more Pheasantipity. I have spare Pheasantipities for my decks. Okay. We got 2 pulls, you guys. Can we meet the max threshold for 3 pulls in a booster bundle? This was the last pack in here. If this is something, if I meet my prophecy, or if I meet my delusion and I pull the craziest of the crazy, I'm giving a pack away. Okay. We got Team Rocket's Tarantula, Ghastly, Swirlix, Ends Vanillish, Prism Energy, Carbink, Urbane, draw 3, Team Rocket's Ariana. Okay. Has to be here. Frostmoth, and oh hey, Monkey Dory. That's actually pretty good. That's very playable. So for the last pack, I got 2 cards, a nice illustration rare, and a pheasant. Very, 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 very playable Pheasantipity EX. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 total pulls. That's pretty good. Ascended Heroes. That was actually pretty decent opening. I don't think I pulled the craziest of the crazy, but I pulled very good cards, very good playables, and very cool illustration rares. Those are all going into my binder. And that Mega Frostlass, absolutely cannot be mad about that. That is probably going in my trade binder. Sorry, Coral, if you're watching this. Have you guys opened Ascended Heroes, these booster bundles? Let me know in the comments below. What should I open up next? What would you like to see me open up next? Again, let me know. If you're enjoying this content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos in the future. And with that being said, my name is Kevin TCG. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.